Welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. And what you're seeing right now, launch, is Experiment 325. Like I said, we're doing a lot of science today. This is on its way to the moon. If I can get it up into orbit. So we'll see. Try our best to get a nice, solid orbit here with as much fuel as possible in the transfer stage. But yeah, this, you'll see what's going on here, soon. You don't need to know at the moment. Anyways, some other stuff we need to do is, we're gonna build a solar, a satellite for solar, what's the word I'm looking for? Orbit. And we're gonna make sure that, it has like has a telescope on it. That's the infrared scanner. We're gonna do that mission today, and we'll see what other missions we got too. Oh, I don't know what that was. That was crazy. Get up to about 80,000. And we'll go 100. And stop. Alright, we should be able just to go right here at 100, add maneuver, circularize that as best as possible. Shouldn't take a lot of delta V to do that. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. Focus on that maneuver node. Come on, dude, you got reaction wheels. Let's go. I don't want to reveal it yet. Or want to reveal what we're doing as we're going to the moon. So, I'm gonna let this get... Speed it up. It looks like it's gonna go straight to that. Perfect. Start burn. Now I'm just going up, up, up. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good chunk of left to help us get over to the moon. Beautiful. Just watching my start burn time over here. I'm getting better at the launches to go to orbit. I watched a little video of how to do it really well. I think it was Scott Manley, I believe. And just to follow that pattern of work your way slowly up to that 45-degree mark, but be there by, you know, your, be at that spot by, wow, that cut just really, be at the 45 mark. When you are at about 10,000 feet. So you just kind of slowly work it up. And then you just continue slowly working it up. So you should be kind of at the 30-degree mark, around 25 to 30,000 feet, I would say. And a maneuver. A nice low orbit. About, yeah, we'll go about there. Alright, so now that we're up in space, no one can see what's going on from down below. Let's reveal what we got going on there. Here's our beautiful deployment. These are probably what you are thinking they are. But they're heading to the moon to help us test our seismic sensor. So we're going to launch these into the moon and do that. Apparently, I didn't put enough reaction wheels on this thing. There's reaction wheels in there, I promise. All right, I'm going to let this kind of get itself adjusted, and then once we do, once it kind of works its way over there, then I'm going to advance to the next node, which says 15 minutes, but we're not going to do it. Like I said, we're going to make a detect 2 comets with the Sentinel infrared telescope. So we need to achieve orbit around the sun with a satellite that has that on there. We'll make it actually a pretty beefy satellite. If it's going to be up there, it's going to have a lot of stuff on it. And then from there, we'll kind of see what other things we can kind of do. And we'll also go check on our rover and maybe drive to another biome. Get a little bit more science there at Duna. Don't need to forget about that. And launch. This thing, it's in the dark, of course. Go and get rid of that. That way I can kind of feather it here in a minute. Stop. So we're going to get that down to about 20. There we go. All right, and warp out here. As we leave. Now, of course, we've developed this. Obviously, it's just for this one science experiment. There's nothing else going on here at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Let's get into the periapsis here. So people are going to be at the space station probably seeing this thing come in and be like, what is going on? Let's burn retrograde. It's our first moon landing spot right down there. It's where Jebediah touched down so many episodes ago. You know what? That'll work. Let's go over here to the lighter side. And we're going to detach our first one. No, 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 no. I want you to point. Is the moon still not a target? I guess we can't target it at this point. Thought I could. All right. So I have it kind of pointed right at it. We are going to decouple that. Beautiful. We'll switch to it. Oh no, can we not switch to it? I should be able to switch to that. Okay, so we might need to switch to. Because we should be able to. So apparently these don't work. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so we will just kind of do this one by one. And see if they hit. No? Well, that's not what I wanted. So this might be a complete failure because I probably should have put... I thought I could control with these. Apparently I can't. So we're going to... Once it decouples, it kind of just does its own thing there, and it shouldn't do that. So, this is a failed mission. I'm going to edit some action groups here, and I want to go in here and hit decouple. That's going to be under 3. So we're just going to put this thing This thing has lost complete control. We're not having good luck here, are we? It's fine. That's what experiments are about. So at this point, I'm just gonna burn. I really need my RCS to help with this. It's alright, it's alright. We'll recover. We're gonna get really close here. Oh, stop. Okay. And... None of those seem to affect anything. Not big enough explosions, I'm assuming. So we can take this time. Nah, we'll just head back to the Space Center. And we're going to try this again, but we're going to change out the nodes on the top. Because for some reason I thought that would have worked. So this did not work. It's gonna be an expensive rocket there. And maybe I should change out the rockets for some fuel. Okay, let's try to get that up on there as high as possible. Stick that back up there. I need to fix this to where it can snap all the way around. I just want 4. Okay. And then... I can throw swivels on there. If I do that, I'm gonna need to add another one of these. Way it's high enough to get up in there. And this will be experiment number 326, of course. And we'll walk away from this one here in a minute and come back when it's in orbit. Of course. So this should actually be able to... Oh, I should probably put like a antenna on it as well. That way it can communicate. That might have been also part of the problem. Okay, so let's fix all this. Let's gonna do that. When we deploy that, I want to deploy... No, that. Extend the antenna. On all that. We're gonna build the fairing again. Oh, before we do that, let's make sure we have enough struts. Because strutting is important with stuff like this. And we're probably going to want some reaction wheels on these too, aren't we? Man, this thing's getting expensive. All right, reaction wheels. Okay, let's get this thing built. All right, we will get this one up in space pretty quick. I will be back when we are in orbit of the Mun again. All right, we're back with our new, improved little rocket here. A little closer this time. Just gonna test this out. We're gonna decouple that one right there. See if we can switch over to it. Beautiful. And activate that engine. Activate that engine. Fly it down into the surface. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, get some scientific data out of this. So we are a little bit closer to it this time. Nice! That's all we needed was the one. Holy smokes. How much? So that one's done now. Oh wow, that gave us a lot of science. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. So there we go. That did that. That one's done. Let's take away our... Let's go check on our Duna probe. See what's going on over here. Now we need to find another... Nope, that's the wrong one. Switch to the rover. Hello, rover. Okay, we need to probably head like north the best we can. Don't have a lot of the brakes are on. Signal right now. Problem is, we'll see how well this does, but I mean, if I touch that antenna, we're done. $181 science from that seismic reading. All right, so now I'm gonna see if I can go find a another biome while I'm out cruising. So we're in the highlands. Okay. So as I do this and climb, and I'll go find some stuff. I will be back. If I come across anything interesting, I will pop back in. All right, we found something interesting, but sadly my batteries have died. So we need to let those kind of charge up. Otherwise we won't even be able to scan this. Go ahead and I need to, so I have enough signal. Okay, so now we're out of probe control. Extend this antenna. Oh, we are not connected at all. So we've lost, I guess we've lost Pegasus at this point. Yes, it looks like it. Scan the blueberries. Why are they blueberries? Wow. Just gonna keep that for a little bit. That was a nice little science. Found blueberries. I don't think there's a way I can collect this, like save the spot, because I want to collect these once we come back. It looks like there's several just in this. There's some right up here at the top too, I think, so. Now that we have limited port control, we're not going to be able to do a lot. Yeah, we're still in the Highlands. Transmit this data. Unable to transmit. So now we got to wait till... There we go. Okay. So we are back there. All right, dude. We are going to be leaving you. You did a little bit for us today, but we have to get back to building a really cool satellite. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to do here because we need a big one. Let's see what all kind of science things we have. Obviously, it wants the infrared telescope, which will be good. So we can use that in space. The survey scanner. I'm not worried about the survey scanner. I do want to launch another, like, telescope, or not a telescope, but basically one that it could possibly fly by every single planet. So, start with our big boy here. I'm gonna give it lots of extra power. And I'll probably actually just put this in a payload. That way it's nice and closed. I like doing this. Put our that in there, and then we'll also put. I'm gonna probably put these big arrays on here. Structural. No, not that one. Can I do that? And science. Beautiful antenna. I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple more science on here. Can't really put it on the back of the telescope. That'd be awesome. Look at that. Beautiful. And I don't want goo. We'll put a magnometer boom on there. Why not? We'll put goo. Goo's always science. And where's my barometer? There it is. I think those will all work up there. Okay. We'll need a communication back home. That's a direct. It'd be nice to have a relay. That way I could, the problem here is if I do this, then I won't have... Okay, hold up. We got a nice little idea here. Put two of these radial things here. Let's put two of these. Oh, not three, just two. So when you extend these, boom, that's what it looks like. Yes. And then where was that? Put the big O relay on antenna on that. Do you not want to? There it goes. Yes. I could put it. Let's get it far down as possible, right there. Yes, 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 yes. Cool. All right, and then this needs some fuel, huh? Don't have Xeon yet. Now this is just for it to like kind of hang out. Doesn't really need a ton of stuff. I'll probably even put just a little engine on it. There's an engine plate. Make the engine plate look. Do triple. Yeah. I like that. And let's put, obviously, some thrusters on this thing. Some RCS. Just to help out a little bit. I'll put those there, and I'll put some straight above it up here. All right, so I think this will be nice. We're gonna make this like, because we're doing mystical creatures. Let's make this the Griffin. Okay, now we need to get the Griffin up in space. So we will put a decoupler here. Okay, it doesn't need, I don't need that big of an engine plate. There we go. We'll need a shroud over this thing. Oh no. Oh no, that shroud's not big enough. You know what? Save this for now. I've unlocked more science. That was the wrong button. Let's go into our science here, because I might look at that big O shell right there. I do have enough money for it. Or enough science. Let's do it. And that should, oh man, I can't wait to get that, because then we're gonna make a really nice space station with that. Back here. Yeah, it wasn't wide enough. Needs to be wider. Payload. Big boy payload. Look at that. Oh, still didn't get it wide enough, huh? Let's look at this single. There we go. That'll cover it. Pull that thing way up there. Okay. Not only do we need this get this up in space, we need to get it up into orbit of the sun, which is not like extremely hard to do. Where's my big boy engines? I don't want that big. Nope, I really don't want that big. Okay. And engine plate again? Do I have a big enough engine plate for this? What's that under? Payload? Not payload. Coupling. I do now, even if I didn't before. Triple. Let's go with triple wolfhounds. Yep, I think that'll be covered. That should be enough transfer stage-wise. I mean, let me see. Delta V vacuum of carbon. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, we need to go with the bottom. And we go in big boy here. Because we can. Engines, we'll go with the Mastodons. The Mastodons are good engines. Beautiful. I think that'll do it. Oh, we're still on the... But we're gonna be safe. Let's put a couple of big boys out here. You wanna go with the thoroughbreds? I don't know if the thoroughbreds will do anything. Clydesdales might, though. These things are quite large. And then, of course, we'll put some Septrons on it. Even though these little bitty things don't look like much, they do pack a punch. Right there. I'm sure those Septrons are on the right one. And let's get some aerodynamics on this. Do we have... Okay, those are way too big. Ooh. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And structural time. Make sure these are strutted up. Nice. Couple of spots. Yes, this does cause drag, but at the same time, this is just gonna help us get off the landing area. And let's make sure. I think we should be good up here. We're gonna double check. We're just gonna double down. All right. Let's see. Actions. Toggle the solar panel. I'm gonna deploy that. I'm gonna get rid of that on the bearing staged. We'll do the silver one again. Let's see, make sure all of our stuff's good here. It should be those side ones, yes. Okay. Then that. Then those fire. Don't really need that decoupler to do that at all. What's going on? Okay. Okay. Let's get a couple of structure points up here. Let's get a couple of structure points here. And a couple out here. That's not what I meant. Okay. And let's get this thing in orbit of the sun. This will be the last thing we do today. I know it's been a little bit of weird. Next week, we do have on it'll be on the 10th. So this is coming out. Trying to think. Let me look at a calendar here. Next week we have okay. So next week at the beginning of the week, I'll try to have some video up. Haven't decided exactly what we're gonna do. But those Clydesdales cannot lift that. Revert flight, revert flight, revert flight. Nothing happened. That was all a simulation. Anyways, so next week I'll try to have something. We might try to put Jeb and Bob and Bill on Duna. We might try to do that. I haven't decided yet. It's a lot. It's a lot for me. But we might try to do that, and we might. So if we do that, we'll have to go get Bob, who is in the space station right now. So yeah. Be just kind of dependent on a few things like that. And then towards the end of the week, we have Thinkmas, which we'll be playing Kerbal Space Program. And we'll be playing... we'll just be kind of messing around. Having fun. Building weird stuff. And hanging out. Thinkmas this year. Sorry, I've kind of lost my... So, on December 10th, we'll be doing Thinkmas, which, if you don't know what Thinkmas is, it's where Jacksepticeye has pulled up a whole bunch of people to help get... to raise money every Christmas. Raised like $7 million last year, which is really cool. And this year it's to go towards feeding people who are were in disasters and stuff like that. I guess I didn't realize those were out. You drop that extra weight. My bad. So we'll be trying to also raise some money for the channel. We only raised about $200 last year, but that's okay. We were small. We're a lot bigger this year. So make sure that you have notifications turned on, because I'm not exactly sure what time I will be home that day. I work, but I will be trying to stream as fast as I can that day. And we'll try to stream as long as we can, too. So, yeah. We'll be, like I said, playing Kerbal Space Program, and hopefully just have an a great time. I think that was kind of a waste to have those on there. I don't know. We got quite a bit of fuel left over. We'll see if this makes it. Get up out of the atmosphere, and then we'll deploy. Beautiful. See how much of this we actually get to use. All right, so at this point, all I gotta do is get this thing in orbit of the sun, right? Is it better to burn towards the sun, or is it better to burn away from the sun? Guess it just kind of depends on what kind of orbit we're going for. Say we just get, let's go cheap. And then we can fix our points. And maneuver. Ah. Warp to next maneuver. Come on. Let's go. Let's get this done. We got to start finding comets. Get it adjusted. Speed up time. And let's burn. I'm gonna have to get rid of this part. Just gonna have to auto-destruct it. Wow. So I overdid the... I think I overdid everything. Because I definitely don't need that much fuel. It's fine. We're going to pull that periapsis down anyways. Kind of want it in between Eve and Kerbin a little bit. That'll work. We're going to warp over here again. And then I'll just disconnect this and we'll self-destruct this as well. And yeah. Said kind of overdid the fuel there. That's okay. Okay. That'll work. That'll work for me. And there it is. There's our little sentinel. It's a log observation. Okay, let's send that back home. Why not? Start object tracking. Let's run the magnometer report. Okay, we've already done that here. We done temperature? Yes. We done pressure? Yes. Have we done goo? We haven't. All right. Direct communications with everything there. We are object tracking. So now we just have to wait for that one to finish. And hopefully we have plenty of time to do that. Need to get a little screenshot of this somehow. I didn't mean to do that. Unfold those. Meant to take a screenshot. Just floating out here in space. There we go. Okay. So we'll just kind of wait for that. We need to, like I said, we'll clear off all the debris that we've made today. And hopefully, really curious, like, can I look at the curb net? I'm curious how this works. Yeah, I don't know what that does. So, okay, close that back up. Make sure all of those good things are talking. So if I do this, I should be able to. So good. Duna's talking there. So now Duna has 2 different links. That's good. That's good. Tracking station, and I think that's it. I know it's kind of been weird. I'm just gonna delete the. Hit the self-destruct button on all of our stuff here. We definitely don't need to leave any of those. Experiment 325 definitely doesn't need to be floating about. Or 326, even though 326 is still up there. But it's orbiting the Mun, so we should be alright there. No one should find it. I like how we still have that sitting up there. Okay, now I'm curious about our rover. And seeing if it has a little bit better signal now that we have that big relay up there. The answer is no. So, all depends on where it's at. Well, it should. It's literally talking to it right now. Did it somehow get fried? We're out of electric charge. That would be why. Now I have great signal strength. Yeah, see, it can really talk to Griffin right now. And since it can talk to Griffin, it's actually talking to one of the Gemini ones, which is on our Mun and Pegasus. If I retract this antenna. Wow. Still can talk to Griffin and Pegasus with this little bitty one back here. Now that is great. Now we probably won't always have that, but we do right now. Let's get that electric charge up. So while I'm sitting here on Duna, I'm going to travel for a while. And hopefully next time we'll have be a little bit closer. Like I said, I just need to go north for a long time with this thing. Because we're on the equator, so. And limited probe control. So, until next time, we might be putting some people down here. We'll see. That might be what we'll be looking towards. And like I said, make sure you get ready for Thankmas this year. We will be playing this game right here, having fun. We'll not be doing any like career. But we will be playing around on the game. So, if you stayed this long, got through the weird experiment episode, we didn't get a ton of science today, but we got some. Probably got some more on the space stations we'll need to go clear out. Like I said, I'll go check that out in between. And yeah. I guess I will catch you next time. Make sure you like, subscribe, check out all my other videos. If you've missed any others in this series, it's all in a playlist. And I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.